Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jennifer's Lair. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, the bookcase is kind of messy right now. I noticed that in my last video. I have a lot of books, a lot of plushies on here, so yeah, it's just messy right now. And I bought more books to put on there, so today we are going to talk about another unbagging haul, and this one is for Magus books. All right, let's just get into it. Trying to make these videos shorter because my other one was 20 minutes. And that's basically how much the human brain can actually, or humans can actually focus, is 20 minutes. So, just trying to stick with that a little bit. My videos won't always be that short or whatever, but I'm just trying to stick with that. So, like I said before, me and my husband went up yesterday to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we went to, I looked up online all like 2 stores I really wanted to go to, and these stores were they're witchy stores. They're actually really kind of all different types of religious stores. They were really cool, and the people there in both stores were very helpful and very nice, and they did pack up my stuff, or my things, very nicely, so they didn't get thrown about and they're not broken or anything. So we had a ways away to drive, so that's very important when you're not like really close. Alright, let's get started on the first thing. I got a cup, which was kind of cool, and this was $24.95. It's a silver cup. It's made in India, it says. And here's a close-up of that. It's kind of neat. Now, I'm just starting into all of this, so it's different for me. And plus, another thing is, I'm kind of religious, but kind of not religious, if that makes any sense. I kind of like to mix things together, things that I've learned in the past too, from other religions, not just this kind. But I got some of these for my room. They're purple. I got 4 of them, and these were I think they were $2.99. I could be wrong, but I think $2.99. And I have a little one now, stealing my spot. And here's another one that I got. This is Mooney, everybody. One of the 4 cuties. Say hi to Mooney. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, back to the haul. She's going to say hi to everyone. She's looking right at you. She's a little sweetheart. She was one of the kittens I rescued. Me and my mother-in-law, we found 2 kittens in a parking lot, and they were only 6 to 7 weeks old. And we brought them to the vet, and well, she had a cut on her from the. They were in cars, like they were in a parking lot, so they were like climbing in cars in the wheel, and she was up in the wheel well of the vehicle, and she had a little cut on her, and they were of course covered in fleas and bugs. And I called my husband. I'm like, you know what, I have an emergency. He told me, do not use a credit card unless you have an emergency. And I called him and I told him I had an emergency, and he was like, what is that? And I said, I found 2 kittens. Your mom and I found 2 kittens, and we really need to bring them to the vet. And so I said one of them was hurt and bleeding, which that was Mooney, and then Charm is the other one. Well, I'm sure you'll get to see her either in this video or another video, but she's here. She's a little ginger kitty, so, but we love them both so much. And I brought them home, and now they're safe and they're loved. And we had 2 other cats before that, And then we only had one other cat way before that. That was Corsica. If anybody knows her, she was my first baby. I got to see her get born, and then I got to see her last breath as well, which was very hard. I had her for 16 years, and she was like my best. She was like my best like friend, and she was like my daughter at the same time. She was just everything to me. I love that cat. So, and I miss her very much. They all have different personalities. So, but on with the haul. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there, which I usually do. Here's the third one of those. And then I got a Gypsy Witch fortune telling playing cards. I thought these were interesting because I've never seen anything like them before. So I thought that was they're pretty cool and fun. And I would just try them out. And so, well, you know those bags I bought, I'll be putting these in the bag too, to keep them safe from whatever. So these were cool. And then I got a patch. It's a unicorn patch. I love unicorns. But I got a unicorn patch. It doesn't really have any of my colors on it, but I still love it. I love the crescent moon and the stars. And of course the unicorn. And the patch was $5.95. The cards, I can't remember how much the cards were, so I'm sorry about that. I think they were like $5 or something. They weren't too bad. Okay. And now we've got books. Lots and lots of books. So let's just get the books out. They also give you like little bookmarks with their, well, it says like different things. It says books, candles, crystals, divination tools, essential oils, flower essence, gifts, herbs, incense, local crafts, art and jewelry, locally made natural products, and new age books, ruins, singing bowls, tools for spiritual growth. So, and they basically have a lot of different, like I said, this is like not just a straight up witchy store. It's basically for everybody. So it's for religious purposes pretty much. And you can find pretty much a lot of different things in there. They have like some Buddha stuff. They've got Nordic stuff, Nordic books. My husband bought one, so he's got one of those. Okay, and now this is the same author as my other book, my book of Halloween. This one's another book of Halloween. And this author, she writes a lot of different books. And so this just has like a lot of information on it and stuff. And it's got rituals, recipes, lore, spells, divination, crafts, correspondences, prayers, meditations, invocations. So yes, it's just a little book of knowledge, a fun book. I like fun books. This one here is it's an herbal one, an herbal almanac. So it's kind of cool. It's got, you can create your own herbal first aid kit and attract hummingbirds with sage. There's like a lot of different kind of cool little things in this book. But this one's by the same author. And it's funny because I wasn't really going after that. But it is what it is. So that's pretty cool. This one again, these two are the same author. This one's a moon book, a moon sign book, and this one's a sun sign book. And they're by the same author again, which I wasn't even going for, by the way. So I just thought these were cool books to read. I'm into fun books and stuff. And then we've got the Witch's Almanac, Animals, Friends, and Familiars, which I liked it because it had the cats, you know. It says a bunch of stuff on the back about cats. So I was like, I need this book. me and my cats. All right. All right. And we've got one more bag. Oh, I've got something in that bag too, I guess. This was sitting up on the counter and I kind of liked it. It's not really a crystal or anything. It's just like a glass thing. I thought it was kind of cool for my shelves. And it was $10.95. The guy just kind of gave it to me. He was like, I go, there's no price on this. And then he goes, oh, $10, $10.95, that's fine. I was like, hey, thanks. For that, sure. I've seen them a lot more expensive than that. I kind of been looking around online at different places that sell things. I like to do price checks, like between Amazon and eBay for a lot of different things. So, and here's another one that I got. Now this one was a little more expensive. It's purple. It's like an amethyst. And it was $33.95 for this thing. And it's pretty decent size. It's pretty big. I love it. It's so cool. I'm like, I've been looking for these online and stuff like that. I've been finding them, but I think that they're a little bit smaller, you know. And I accidentally ordered one that was really small, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I ended up putting it in my little, I have a glass, oh, excuse me, coffin. Maybe I can dig it out, or maybe I can't. It's an amethyst one. Oh, yeah, I can. I can dig it out here. This is how big it was. It's just a small little marble type of deal. Well, it's a little bit bigger than a marble, but this is amethyst. I wanted one so bad. I wanted a big one like this, so I got one. I actually want to get a clear one like this too, hopefully sometime. That would be awesome. Whoa. Sorry. The singing glass. Alright. And we're getting down there to the last of it. Oh, I lost all my stones in my bag. Here's another one of these things. They were cheaper at the other store, unfortunately. This is one of those stands like I did with the shell in my other video. If you haven't seen the other video, go check it out. The first store that we went to was, it was pretty cool. This one's cool too. I mean, they both had different things, so I'm not going to sit there and say like one was better than the other. They were also helpful. I got to join the club on the last one though, and I got a bag that'll give me 11% off or something like that. If I go back up there and I want to go do some more shopping in the store, I get 11% off. So I was kind of disappointed because I was looking for some amethyst. I was looking for like some clusters of amethyst and clusters of some clear crystal quartz. Come on, Jennifer, spit it out. Anyways, some clear crystal quartz. I was looking for that because that can charge your crystals. I don't know if everybody knows this, but if you work with crystals and stuff like that, that'll charge them. Sometimes when you want to charge them, you can also charge them in the moonlight on the windowsill. On a full moon night, you can charge the crystals, which is pretty cool. I know some things about it. I'm still getting into it. I'm still gaining knowledge every day. But I also don't forget about where I came from, which is weird because it's opposite okay? This is like completely opposite of what I grew up with. I was confirmed and was baptized as a Lutheran. And so it's like, I'm not highly religious at all or anything, but I do want to learn these ways of things. I've heard all kinds of bad things like about it. So I guess it is what you put into it. So like if you have bad intentions and you're evil and that's what you put into it, then of course it's going to be evil. If you are good and you have good intentions and you just want to, bless people and help animals and things, then you're going to have good intentions. So, I mean, to me, it has nothing to do with evil at all. So far, I haven't come across anything that's that way, and I'm not, like I said in the last video, I'm not judging, and I'm not going to try to push this on anyone. So, I'm not judging anyone's religion or anything like that. I respect everyone and their religions in their own ways. Everybody does their own thing. When I was in a Lutheran church or whatever, I didn't go to church every Sunday. So, with that being said, I mean, but now that I'm growing up and stuff like that, I've actually looked at different religions and was like, oh, what is this all about? What is this all about? Instead of like judging what people say about each religion, I kind of like have been looking some of this up, and I've been doing a lot of just work on this kind of stuff because it fascinates me, and I'm feeling drawn. For some weird reason, I'm feeling drawn more to the Celtic side of things instead of like the Nordic or the other, all the other things. So it's kind of weird, and I really feel like my ancestors came from, like maybe my dad or my mom's ancestors came from that part of the planet, but I'm not real sure. I really couldn't tell you. I mean, I really want to get that ancestry test done. So maybe that might happen. I might do a video on that. So maybe that might be a video coming up or something sometime. It's kind of, I think it's like $100 to get the kit or something. And so I will do a video on that. Possibly. So maybe something is just telling me something. But I was told that if you're drawn to something, then you should follow it. So I'm following it to the best I can. So, okay, the only reason alright. Before I get sidetracked, in here I have some rocks. I got some amethyst and some other rocks here. You can kind of see them. They're pretty cool rocks. I'm going to just leave them in here so they don't get scattered. It's just kind of like the last place. They give you like little pieces of paper. And on the pieces of paper, it'll tell what the rock is or whatever and what it is used for. Like, let's see if I can find... Okay, amethyst. I'm just going to give you an example right now. The amethyst was $1.55. And it also said, a stone with no negative associations. Spiritual awareness, dreams, and anti-nightmare protection, courage, peace, anger management, devotion, love, charisma, protection from thieves, happiness, change in consciousness, sincerity, dispels negativity, intuition, awareness, oversleeping, business, and travel. So that's kind of like, it also protects. It also makes me less anxious. That's why I think I like amethyst a lot. I wear it around my neck a lot because I feel that it helps a little bit with my anxiety. My anxiety gets really low. So I also bought some pendulums. This is an amethyst one. It's raw. and now it's shaking. This one was $9.95. I like these. I think they're pretty cool when they work right. I haven't done a whole lot of stuff with them. I have to read books on them and see what they're like. And then I got another one. This one's a crystal, a clear quartz pendulum. Which is kind of fun. And then I got one of these things. These things are for necklaces. So like, let's say you feel like, you know, you buy these little stones, the ones I had in my hand, and you put them in there. You can stretch this out. I don't know if you can see that, but I've just put it in there, and then you can wear it around your neck. Then you have this stone all day, in case you don't have like a necklace like this, you know. But this one I bought at a different store, which someday I will do a video on, but today's not the day. So that was my haul for the most part. That's what I bought. I like everything that I bought for sure. I mean, it was pretty cool that I could find. I don't know what my favorite thing is though. If you have a favorite thing, write it down in the description below on this video. I'd like to know if any of you have a favorite of any of the two videos. And I hope that you guys will check out these stores. This one was called Magus and Books. And here's a little look at it again. They have an online thing, which I will write in the description below the video. So, I guess that's all for tonight. Make sure you, I also want to remind you again, if you haven't yet, check out my Jennifer's Layer page on Facebook. Also check out All Gothic Decor, DIY, and more. It's a Gothic group that I kind of started. I will get into the story on this, I promise you, but I started it. It's kind of my baby, and I really like it a lot because you can share, you know, ideas and things and help each other get inspired. I also like to promote artists on there, so if like anybody's got any art Etsy pages or, you know, crafts that they sell or anything like that, I always want them to post their stuff on the page and promote themselves, because, you know, artists have a hard time in this world as it is. Like, they don't get paid worth peanuts, and a lot of times when you're just counting on your art to survive, it gets to be a lot of it just gets to be heartache, because you don't have that paycheck that comes in, and you don't really know, like, if you're gonna, you know, there's so many starving artists. That's why they call them starving artists. You know, you don't really get anything until you're pretty much dead, which is very sad. You know, your artwork should be appreciated while people are alive, and so I like to promote that on the All Gothic Decor, DIY, and more. So please check that out, and post and do some memes. I try to keep some positive memes, because you never know what kind of day somebody's having. Somebody could have a really crap, shitty day, and just to post a meme to make them smile or whatever is just so worth it in the end. It's just like, it's awesome to know that you help somebody, and you could help somebody get through a crappy day, and maybe that's all they need, you know. I've been there. I've needed to smile, and some of my friends have made me smile, so I want to do the same back for people really I don't even know, but I appreciate everybody in that group. I appreciate everybody in the Jennifer's Layer page on Facebook. And I thank all of you for all of your support. It means a lot to me, so that I could do these videos and maybe come come out a little bit more. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable in front of the camera now. I've done one video today already, but it's kind of nice to do a second one right behind it, so I'm not feeling so, I don't know, I was feeling a little nervous at the beginning of the last one. Well, I had done it for 3 times. This is the first time I've done this one, so I'm like happy with this. And also, I would like to, because I forgot to tell you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please. Right now, I don't have very many subscribers. I don't want to be huge on YouTube, but I would like to be able to do some more videos and be able to help people and maybe put a smile on their face, or you know, show them things that maybe they didn't know existed or out there. You know, do things like that. And so I appreciate you all so very much. I can't even thank you guys enough. For the 5 subscribers that are here on my channel, thank you very, very much. I know you know, it means so much to me that you're here. So thank you very, very much. And thank you all for supporting me. All the ones that were from the Jennifer's Lair page that's going to be watching this. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. I cannot even thank you guys enough for what you guys do. So thank you again. And until next time, I guess stay spooky, have fun, be nice to each other. And we'll see you next time on Jennifer's Lair. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel, please. Thanks. Bye.